Hello everybody, it is JD here and welcome to today's video. We have got a safe space to share our thoughts on 2K23. We usually get these surveys at the end of every season, but obviously the season's still got another 10 days left in it. So this is I believe it's a survey for the whole year of 2K23. So of course we're going to give our thoughts to 2K. This is a survey done by 2K themselves. They read the feedback, so we are told. And of course, we have done these surveys at the end of every season. But yeah, we've got a lot to say about 2K23, and I'm sure you guys do as well. So if you agree or disagree with any of the points that I'm going to be saying here, or any ratings I'm going to give to the game, or to seasons, or to game modes, let me know down in the comment section below. And again, I don't know what questions are on here, so I don't know if we're going to be nice, we're going to be bad, I don't know. But we're here to give our constructive criticism, we're here to give praise if deserved, and our overall thoughts on 2K23 as a whole. So let's go ahead. Let's jump into it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for the daily videos and check out twitch.tv/JD_Crossover for the daily streams. So we're going to jump right into it. Have I played 2K23? As it goes, 2K. I have. I am new gen only this year. We are PS5. Which season did you most recently play? Obviously, we are in Season 8 and I have played Season number 8, obviously. What game modes did I play? So there are going to be, I assume, questions are not related to MyTeam, but of course we can only base this off of MyTeam. So the questions in this section are about 2K23 overall. Which areas of 2K23 do you feel are its biggest strength? Which I already don't like this survey because it's basically saying, give us praise, pat us on the back, what have we done great? Not where can we improve. So there's all this stuff, but the MyTeam side of things. So we have got MyTeam card collecting. Now you guys know I have a card collecting series, and it is now August, and I still can't finish that series because there aren't enough cards in the game. So yeah, I think that's a hard pass on card collecting. Single player, I mean there is a lot of single player stuff to do in MyTeam. You've got domination, even though it's incredibly boring, it is there. You've got two of the offline, you've got clutch time offline, you've got the challenges, you've got spotlights, although there have been few and far between this year. It's a single player, there is a lot to do. Multiplayer, you've got co-op, clutch time online, unlimited, draft, which is awful, limited, which is awful. Events, I can't give them events. We had the Season 7 one, where we got one dark matter every day. But other than that, nothing sticks out. So card collecting and events, I feel like they've been really, really poor with this year. So I guess the strength is just the single player and multiplayer. But even though it's not really a strength, it's just the best of what we've got. And I'd say there's more variety in the single player, but multiplayer does have co-op, which is good. I'll put both of those, and obviously don't care about any of the others. Right, moving on. Right, biggest weaknesses. Where's the select all button? Well, card collecting and events have been, as mentioned, just horrific. Just such a waste of opportunity this year. And then, you know, it's a strength multiplayer, but it's also a weakness, the multiplayer. Because things like Unlimited take 60 hours to get through, and they're 5-minute quarters, which is awful. Their domination is 5-minute quarters as well, so that's awful. I could select all 4 of them. But if we put single-player multiplayer strengths, we'll put card collecting and events as the weaknesses. Seasons as a whole could have been in there. Whether that's MyTeam seasons or just seasons for my career, I don't know. But we'll go with that. So, interesting. Do I agree or disagree with the following statement? The educational resources, gameplay tips, tutorials available in-game are adequate. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. If you're a new player coming to this game, you have to go externally to be able to figure anything out. And of course, this is the year that we had the trophy case, where they gave literally no explanation as to how to complete it. We had to have people in the community make specific guides of how to complete the trophy case because 2K themselves did not tell us how to do it. So they failed massively, and then in terms of gameplay stuff, you have to go to YouTube to figure it out. Because again, there's not an easy, simple way to learn in-game. FIFA has moments which teach you, like, okay, to complete this moment, you've got to do a power shot, and here's how you do it. To complete this, you've got to do a chip shot, and here's how to do it. And you do it, and you get a little prize at the end of it, so it makes you want to do it at the same time. 2K, no, very poor. The controls are intuitive and easy to learn. I'm not really much of a dribble head, so I don't really know. Easy, I'm like, I guess they can be. I don't know. I'm just gonna skirt over that one. Right, balance between offense and defense in 2K23. And we've got to say it favours offense, and it's been the case most of the year. But paint defense, it always seems to be a problem in this game. But yeah, paint defense, obviously mashing, it's just non-existent. So yeah, it's definitely not a defensive game. It's definitely an offensive game. And how do we feel about shooting? So the ability to green is fine, and that's not too hard. It's probably just right. However, all of the different release timings that you get, you know, you can have the same player in the same spot, but because there's a guy who's 10 foot away from you, you're going to get a sped up animation. For that, I don't like it. But do I want them to touch it and then make it worse, which is very possible? I'm not sure. But I don't like the different releases. If they didn't have different releases, I think it would be just right. But because they're just and it's not too hard, is it? Yeah, we'll go for a 4. We'll go for a 4. It's just right in the green window, but it's too hard when you get 5 different release timings, which we do not enjoy. Right, what are my feelings towards these aspects of on-court gameplay on new gen? That's a lot of stuff there. Okay, perimeter defense, paint defense, dribbling, shooting, finishing, post play, badges, and takeovers. The takeovers don't really make sense because you can inbound the ball or you can foul someone and you'll get team takeover. So I don't really understand how they make it work. And again, you can literally like walk to inbound. I've had it one time. We're walking to inbound the ball. The ball's not even in play, and team take will start up. So I don't know what fills up the meter on that one, but yeah, whatever. Badges, I feel like there are way too many badges in the game. 64. You know, last year obviously we had 80, so it has come down a little bit, but I still feel like 64 is too many, and there's so many badges that just do nothing. There's so many badges that can just be removed from the game. So yeah, bring the badge numbers down to, you know, 40 or something like that. 10 per category. I think that's fine. Post play, nobody really uses post play. I think if you do, it is strong. Does mashing count as post play? You are in the post. You're in the post. You're just spamming square. Does that count? Maybe. We'll go there. Shooting as a whole, satisfied again. It would be very satisfied if there wasn't all the different releases. Finishing, I feel like it's fine. I feel like you can drive because obviously the defense is lacking, so you can finish quite easily. Dribbling, that's not really for me. I don't really know. Paint defense is a problem. Perimeter defense, I feel like, is okay. So nothing very bad, nothing very good. Kind of all just down the middle. We have got my team questions. Let's go. Right, which modes do I play? Well, regrettably, I do play a little bit of everything. I do. This year, of course, well, you know, not today. I'm not playing all this today, but like over the course of the year, we have played everything. So, my feelings towards these game modes. Oh, here we go. Oh, yes, there's loads. Oh, here we go. What does it say at the end? I've got to rank some stuff as well. All right, let's go. So, unlimited. I like that there are a lot of rewards. I do not like that it takes 60 hours to get those rewards. You know, the 20 bucks at the end is the only place you can earn a 20 bucks. But again, it will take you 120 games. It's an insane grind for 6 weeks. 5-minute quarter games, awful. 30-minute for one game in 2023 is just dreadful. But the reward system is good. The tier system is good. Even though the tier system doesn't matter with matchmaking, it is still skill-based matchmaking, whereas it should be based on your tier. It's okay, but it really needs to be. If it was a shorter grind, and if the game modes are 4-minute quarters, then I think we'd be looking at these two here. But the way it is right now, I think it does need some work. Limited is just a waste of time. It's one of these two. I'll go there. It's just sad, isn't it? Because we all know when the limited card is shown, 6 weeks later, when you can actually get your hands on the card, he's already behind the power curve. And when they leave it as a mystery, it's Bob Pettit who has like 1 week of life. And then that's it. And the rewards, you know, this season specifically for Limited are just re-release stuff, doesn't they? You know, the rings 1 through 5 are rush packs from last season, which is so lazy. So you know what? Have a very dissatisfied. Just for this season alone, for the limited effort you put in, you deserve that. And obviously the RNG on getting the ring, you know, some people play 1 game, some people can play 20 games, which is not right. There should be a cap on it. So yeah, limited needs an overhaul. Clutch time, this is offline. Just so dull. So dull. And the rewards are so bad. It's easy enough to play. You do get harder games at the top because it does go to Superstar, I believe, but the rewards are just horrific. I mean, we are in August now, and the wheel spin still has 1 token on it and 100 MT in August. So, yeah, we're not happy with Clutch Time offline. That definitely needs a bit of a ramp up. Clutch Time online, I don't mind it, because 100 games against the AI is one thing, but 100 games against people that, you know, quit out is not so bad. So I'm leaning towards satisfied, although, again, the wheel spin is a problem, and the rewards in general are not enough. I'm leaning towards satisfied just because it's a short game. Again, the problem with Unlimited is the games are so long. With Clutch Time Online, the games are short. You can get through them. I'll go satisfied. This is Triple Threat Offline. It's got to be done, doesn't it? 250 games of Triple Threat Offline for a vault that opens 1 in every 5, 6, 7, 8 games for a ladder rewards, which are awful. Just a waste of space of a game mode. It really is. This is one of the most unrewarding game modes in the game. One of the most time-consuming game modes in the game. Yeah, for that reason, or those reasons, it's going to be there. Triple Threat Online, pretty pointless this year. I don't know about you guys, but Triple Threat Online is one of the game modes I have played the least, because obviously we've now got Triple Threat Online co-op, and if you want a fast game of online play, I'm going Clutch Time Online. I'm not touching Triple Threat Online. There's no, you know, set rewards. It is just the same 10 games, or like a 10 game run. And if you lose, go back down the start. There's no progression or anything like that. And the rewards on the ball drops are minimal at best. And they have been nerfed over the years. You know, if you got to 8 wins, 9 wins, 10 wins, you used to get 5 ball drops. Now it's just 3. So it's been nerfed very heavily. And I feel like it is one of the least played game modes in this game. So yeah, not happy with Triple Threat Online. With co-op, on the other hand, we're definitely satisfied with co-op. Co-op's been good. Do we bump it up to a very satisfied? It's 250 wins, which again is a lot of wins over a 6-week period. I'll give him it, you know, because it's brand new this year. I'll give him it. Co-op has been good. It's been a breath of fresh air. I've obviously played a lot of co-op this year. A lot of times in seasons I got to 250 wins as well. So you know, we did put time in. So yeah, co-op, very good. We'll give them that. So that's your first good 2K. See, I can give out praise if you deserve it. And looking at the rest of this, I feel like you're not going to deserve many more. Domination, horrific. 5-minute quarters, again, in 2023. 16 hours worth of gameplay against the AI for 1 card most of the time. And the other rewards are mediocre. And the reward at the end of it is usually mediocre as well. No, domination in the bin. And in the bin, joining it, is the draft. This should be one of the best game modes in this game. It really should. And to make it better, instead of a 21,000 MT entry fee, 10,000 MT, instead of choosing 3 cards out of 5, just flip 5 cards and we can pick all of, you know, 1 of the 5 or 2 of the 5. Rewards obviously need to be infinitely better because the rewards in draft are non-existent. And just have the pool of players be up to date, because you can do a draft right now. If you did a draft right now in August, you'd be playing with rubies and limited and amethyst cards, and you don't want to do that. You go to the draft to play with the best of the best that you can't afford, but 2K don't give you those. So draft can be great, and hopefully it will be great, but right now, not great. Challenges, I like challenges in general, but there's just so few of them this year. For the packs, we get 2 a week. That's it. And you know, the other stuff is few and far between. So I like it when it's there, but it's just not there enough. So I'll hit it with a neutral. Seasons in general. Seasons in general. I think less focus needs to be given to the seasons themselves, and you can have the level 40 stuff, but then the game modes should be on sort of like weekly rotations, like FIFA has basically. Rivals get rewards every week, Foot Champs is there every week. The season should not have a card every 6 weeks, in my opinion. So seasons, and we're going into our 4th year of it, because obviously 2K24 is already made, 2K24 is done, it will have seasons in it, but we're going into our 4th year of seasons, and yeah, I feel like the repetition of it is getting quite bad. The auction house, which is an interesting one, and the auction house at the best of times is ropey. You can check on it and it will say there's nothing there, you search again, and suddenly everything appears. The enabled filter has been broken for many years. There are loads of names of players you can search for right now, and they've got a card, and it will say they don't exist. And you can't search for them by name. You have to search for them by their position, their theme, their team, to be able to narrow it down to find that one player. So it's old. It's not been revamped in many years. It's a pain, actually. No, it is. It's not good. It's not good. It's not user friendly. Because if you want to sell a card from your collection, you've then got to send it over to your auction house to then list it up from there. You can't even list a card up directly from your collection, which is just so unuser friendly. And again, if you buy a card, it doesn't go straight into your collection. You have to then add it to your collection, like where else you want it to go. And then also, if you get outbid on something, it doesn't automatically give you your MT back. You have to go and redeem the MT that you didn't spend because you didn't win the auction. So, yeah, so many little things that have been there for years. But again, it's because 2K haven't updated it in so long. Yeah, not good. Removal of contracts. Yeah, fine by me. It's good. They shouldn't have been in the game for many years. They took them out, and obviously it's a good thing. I don't want to have to sit there putting contracts on players every game. So, removal of contracts, good. Position lock. Ah, dear. Okay, position lock. So, I like position locks. I don't want to see Wemby at point guard. All right? I don't want to see Wemby day 1, 2K24 at point guard. So I like position locks. Out of position sets kind of do away with position locks. But if we're talking about just position locks in general, I like position locks. I don't want position locks to go. I was there in the days before position locks. And yeah, we don't want those days to come back. Prize balls. I mean, they're fine, aren't they? They're a little bit of an addition. They don't give you much. They should have scaled throughout the year like most things, but I'll take it. And again, exhibitions, same thing. I like it. It's a bit of passive income that you can earn. Again, rewards should scale. They haven't. They're pretty much the same as they were day 1. But again, it's nice. It's extra MT. And any way you can get extra MT is happy days. Trophy case and card grading. For Larry Bird alone, I'll go here. It had so much potential. It could have been so great. It could have defined the year in a positive light. But of course, it has defined the year in a negative light. But there were some good cards along the way. But again, it comes back to the very first question one of the first questions 2K asked us here was, our tutorial, do we give good tutorials? Absolutely not. The trophy case was an absolute disaster. They just expected everybody to know exactly how it worked all the time. Like how to get this picture of an MVP prize ball from like 40 years ago, and you had to go specifically to this game mode to get it. And they expected us to know that. So it could have been great. Absolutely was not. Card grading, pretty pointless, let's be real. Yeah, we don't get it. It's pointless. So that's all of our gradings for 2K. So a couple of very satisfied, a few more very dissatisfied, and then a couple in the middle. Yeah, I think that's all. Yeah, we're good with that. We're good with that. Next up, we have got rank the following season reward types from favourite to least favourite. Start your favourite at the top. Right, season reward types. So, well, okay, so this is what we want. I think this is what we want to see, not what 2K have done. This is what we want to see. So, from the seasons, I want players. I want MT. I want packs, but packs isn't even an option, which is hilarious. Player card packs. It's got to be that, isn't it? Yeah, player card packs. Do I want packs over MT? Yeah. I want players. Then we want packs. Then we want MT. Nobody wants tokens. Jesus Christ. And then honestly, I don't want any of this. Can we just leave it here? Skip any rules we're not familiar with. I mean, like, I'd honestly just have that. Prize balls, Ascension picks, Ascension is useless. Tokens this year have been useless. Shoe packs and badge packs, like, get in the bin. We want players, we want packs, we want MT. We're very simple around here. That's all we want. That's all we want. Right. And we've just got 2 more questions in this segment. Hopefully it lets us continue with those 5 there. So, do I agree or disagree with the following 7? The skill level opponents are matched with the MyTeam Unlimited or MyTeam multiplayer modes is fair. So, Unlimited has skill-based matchmaking. Clutch Time Online doesn't. Limited doesn't. Triple Online doesn't. So in general, I'd say sure, but then like I'm not a great player, but I can win a lot of my games in Clutch Time. Unlimited is a different story, but in Clutch Time I can win quite a lot. So yeah, I'd say it's fair. Some games I win, some games I don't. But yeah, sure. In Season 8, the level 40 card was Endgame Embiid. Rate this card. Well, he's a clone, isn't he? So it's very uninspiring. It's very dull. It is an endgame card, so he will be very good. I haven't used him yet, so yeah, we'll just hit it with a 3. We'll hit it with a 3. What gender? Why is that? What on earth has that got to do with 2K? How many hours a week do I play? Not as much as I used to. We'll hit with. Oh, I'm meant to go 25. 25 hours. What gameplay setting do I prefer? Pro, because anything higher than that is just stupid. Which 2K is my favourite? Oh, I don't know. I started in 2K15. My favourite? I don't even know. They all blend together in my brain. It's all mush. I had my best year on YouTube in 21, and that was the... Or was it 20? I think 20 was like the Kobe grind or whatever. I've got the fondest memories. Doesn't mean it's a good game, but... Actually, I'll go 16. I had fond memories of 16. That was when I first started. That's what got me hooked on it. Do I watch live streams? I do, as it goes, and I stream myself. Right, official 2K live streams. Oh dear, I don't watch your streams, 2K. I don't watch your streams. None. Wait, what was this? Which show segments am I interested in? Celebrity, lifestyle. Why would I watch lifestyle if it... Tournaments. We want tournaments, don't we? We watch tournaments. We watch on Twitch. Okay, we have to put Twitch. And we don't care about any of those questions, do we? Do I have to answer those questions? I do. So we'll just say Saturday. And we'll just say evening. Submit. And there we go. Thank you for your time. That is my thoughts on 2K23 as a whole. And then it takes you to invite or join the 2K community. Let me know. Agree, disagree? How did I do? How did I get on? Let me know. But they're my thoughts on 2K23 as a whole. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I enjoyed that. It was like a little bit of therapy, that was. And I feel like at the end of this year, we needed it. Please like, subscribe. I'll see you next time, and peace.